where your second grader is going to be putting on our Christmas play for this year, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Quiet on the set. And action.
Every who-down-in will like Christmas a lot.
But the Grinch, who was just not the Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please do not ask why. Tell us why for this reason.
It could be his head was spun on just right.
It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was too sized and too small.
But whatever the reason, his heart for his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's. Turned down his cave for his sour crunchy thumb. At the one-line windows below in the town where he knew everything about and Whoville's beneath the kids now hanging under the building.
And they're hanging their stockings.
He smiled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
Then he growled with his Grinch fingers down the stage drumming.
I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew.
All the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for the toys and then...
Oh, the noise, noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise.
Noise!
David and his young people would sit down for a feast. And they'd feast.
Feast!
They would feast on Who pudding and real Who roast beef.
Which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they do like he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, big long and small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ring. They'd stand hand in hand.
And the Who's would start singing.
They'd sing.
And they'd sing.
Sing! And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought.
I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years, I put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming, but how?
Then he got an idea.
An awful idea.
The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea!
I know just what to do.
The Grinch laughed in his throat,
And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat.
and he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Santa. All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there is none to be found.
Did that stop the old Grinch?
No! The Grinch simply said.
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he called his old map.
Then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn to the top of his head. Then he loaded some bags
And some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh and hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said,
Giddy out! And the sleigh started down for the Who's Land News. In their town.
all their windows were dark, but no guilty.
All the Who's were all dreaming and dreams without care.
Then he came to his first little house on the square.
This is stop number 1.
The old Grinchy Claus hissed.
And he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fists.
And he slid down the chimney, rather than pinch.
But Santa could do it,
Then so could the Grinch. He tried to stick on once for a moment or two.
he just stick his hand on the far good tree where the little Who's stockings all hung in a row. These stockings,
He grinned.
are the first things to go. Then he splintered and swung with a smile most unpleasant.
Around the whole room, and he took every present.
Hot gun,
And bicycles.
roller skate,
Drums. Checkerboard. Bicycles. Popcorn.
and plums.
And he stuffed them in bags.
Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags on my mama's shoes.
Then he slunk into the ice box.
He took it in his feet.
He took the whole pudding.
He took the roast beef. He cleaned up the icebox as quick as a flash.
But that Grinch even took the ice can up through hatch.
Then the Grinch stuffed all the food up And now,
Grinned the Grinch.
I will step at the tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and started to shove. When he heard a small sound like a tube of a dove, he turned around fast and he saw a small hoop. This was the same way to do. Could not more than two. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny daughter who got out of bed for a cup of cold water.
She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree wine?
but you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie. He thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot?
The big Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his food fooled the child.
Then he patted her head, and he got her eyes, and he sent her to bed.
And when Cindy Lou went to bed with her pup, he went to the chimney and stuck the tree up.
Then the last thing he took was a lot for their pie. When he picked up the chimney, little liar, on their walls, he left nothing but hooks and some wire.
That was part of the play. Then he left in the house with a crumb leaving a small mouth.
Then he did the same thing to the other Zoo's house.
Leaving crumbs much too small for the other houses. It was 10:15.
Who's still in bed? Who's still asleep. He packed up his sled, packed it up with their presents,
The women's.
the tag,
The tinsel. The swimming. The traffic.
3,000 feet up. Who put you in?
These kind of mountain. He was graciously humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. They'll hang their mouths open a minute or two. Then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. That's a noise.
Just a
That I
reminder,
simply must
teachers
hear.
and parents, we will extend the party time till 12 noon if you're able to stay. Until that time, there are checkout sheets in the classrooms. Teachers, parents can take the children and sign them out in the classroom. Enjoy yourselves.
It started in low.
And it started to grow.
But the sound was sad.
Why this sounded merry? It couldn't be so.
But it was merry. Very! He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook.
What he saw was a shock. He surprised.
Every Who down in Whoville, the tallest mole was singing.
That ain't present at all. He had to stop Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or another it came just the same. And the Grinch with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow
Stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore.
Then the Grinch saw something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas, he thought. Does it come from a store? Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, when Whoville had taken the Grinch's small heart to 3 sizes that day. Oh, and in minutes his heart didn't feel quite so tight. He whizzed with his load through the brightness of light.
He brought them the toys.
And the food for the feast. And
He himself.
the Grinch carved the roast beef. We wish you Merry Christmas.